Hi there. My name's Jim, and I've never produced a video before for a product, but I have I have to do one for this because I was just so amazed. I was really surprised. What I'm reviewing is the Dead Air 22 caliber silencer or reduction, whatever you want to call it. I have it here on a little Ruger. Um, I fired a couple of shots out of it using this very low power, quiet ammo, subsonic, with 950 feet per second. And I fired 2 rounds through it, and it was just startling as to how quiet it was. I mean, I've heard cap guns that were louder than this. So I thought, well, that's pretty good. So I took off the silencer and tried it, and it was loud. It was something I couldn't shoot in my yard, let's put it like that. So I thought, well, let's try some other rounds. So I tried standard velocity 22s. And then I also used some high velocity 22s and loaded them all in the clip. And when I fired them off, they were almost indistinguishable from one another. They were so quiet. I mean, it's going to be noisy, but the sheer quality of the quantity of sound was reduced, gosh, tenfold. I mean, I was a little worried. I waited, what, 4, 5 months, I think, for my federal stamp to allow me to legally own a silencer. I live in the state of Utah now, after having escaped from Southern California. And I got to thinking that, maybe I got burned by all of this, thinking that the 22 wasn't really going to do the job. And those first 2 rounds that I fired through it, I mean, just blew me away. And then when I fired the other 6 rounds, 2 for each, the sounds were indistinguishable from one another. So if you are in the market for a silencer, then I would recommend the Dead Air. It's not the cheapest one out there, but it's certainly not the most expensive. And it does look good on the gun. So there is that aesthetic. Oh, also I love this little for cocking. Just what a joy that is. I think that's tender something. I don't remember. Uh, but no, if you want to get yourself a pretty decent silencer for a 22, this will do the job. I mean, I can illegally fire this in my yard, and no one would know. I mean, it's that quiet. It's just, do not be afraid to order a silencer. Uh, they do work. I don't know about bigger calibers. I'm not really interested in that. But I may at some point. But since I only have one gun with a threaded barrel, I figured I'd go with the 22 and see what it was like. So let me encourage you, go out there and purchase yourself a Dead Air. You will not be disappointed. Uh, of course, there's no guarantees from me, so you may have higher standards than I do, but please Don't be too afraid to order yourself a silencer. You will be tickled to death. You guys have a great day and safe shooting. Bye bye.